Okay, so I'll be very brief in my job. I should first say that I'm one of the representatives for the group that has put this thing together, not sort of practically, because that's Andreas, wherever he is. And also last year, we organized this as the first symposium out here, and that was a great success, I would say. And I think we learned a lot from that, and that's a little bit what I'm going to talk about now. Last year, we were about the same number of participants here, and these are the speakers. And as you can see, very much of this was giving a background. Where are we now? We talked about the situation worldwide. We talked about specific things like human medicine, but it was on a very organizational level, I would say. And a lot of the discussions around the new policy and a model that is applied at NKS, and also similar things in the US were brought up. We learned a lot, and I'm not going to go through all of these individually, but the importance of the physical infrastructure environment was really very much emphasized. And one of them is, of course, SciLife Lab. And I think this was taken as a model for collaboration between universities and the society and the industry. And as Paul is a good example of, this has been very successful, and there are other people here who work there too. We had a great worry, which is typical Sweden, hopefully unique for Sweden, and that is, of course, what will ESS, the funding of ESS, mean for the future of Swedish science in life science, for example. The other thing was there will be a lot of pressure on organizations to collaborate. And this, in turn, will take good leaders that can take decisions, but also do it listening to their co-workers and the collective group, colleagues at the university to make it function. And I think this is something that essentially all universities today realize. You have to have good leaders from the top all the way to the department level. Allocation of funding. I think this is probably something that's been going on for years and years. We were longer periods of secure funding. But I think the development in Sweden again has been that less specific project support has been available from the research councils and other places. And this, in my opinion, has meant that young scientists stand a much lower chance of getting funding today, which I think is a very bad prospect for the future. And finally, of course, to politics. UK leaving EU. What will that mean to us? This was a long discussion about that. And what will it mean to science in the world? Because where is UK going to get the funding they're going to lose? Which is a very important question. Something that's going to be very, I think, correct to discuss is where is the regulations on GMO going to lead us in science? And of course, this is it's a limitation today, and will it be that in the future? And we will have a lot of techniques today during these 2 days that lean on actually GMOs. So this report was compiled from last year's, and you have all been able to download it from the website. And if you haven't, talk to Andreas, he will help you. So when we were standing, we decided last fall we'll have another seminar. And in the discussion in this group that sort of is behind it was, what can we do this year? Where is life science leading in the future? And we decided to get it more down to the level where things are done. That is almost to the lab. We want to know what are the new methods that Björn talked about leading us. And that, because I think that last year was very much of a background, and in addition, much on the organizational level, as I said. And we wanted to get away from that. So this is, as you've seen, the title of the sessions today and tomorrow. And I look forward to this meeting very much, and I think it's going to be even more fun, more interesting than last year. and I hope this will happen. I'll tell you tomorrow. Thank you.